All right, everyone. This is Jared Schubert with J Fitness Coaching. Going to discuss a issue that came about today. I was speaking with a potential client, and I heard something extremely troubling that kind of bothered me to the core today. This particular potential was looking to make some changes with his diet and really get in the best shape possible. However, the method by which he thought would work and was taught to him previously was to cut out the carbohydrate. While keto seems to be a very popular thing right now and seems to be honestly a kind of craze right now, I honestly don't really agree with elimination diets as far as long term is concerned. Now, don't get me wrong, diets do work, and most do. If not, they would not be so famous and be called diets, right? If they weren't effective. However, if you're looking to maintain uh, fat loss long term and develop a really good lean physique that you really don't have to constantly yo-yo up and down with, uh, the best method to use, I would, is to have a well-balanced nutrition. Now, what that means is we're going to have some proteins. Oops, marker's not working. We're going to have some protein in our diet. We're going to have some carbs. And we're going to have some fats. And most of the fats that we're going to take in are unsaturated fats, okay? Most of the proteins that we're going to take in is going to be lean sources of meat, or for vegan and vegetarian watchers, is going to be beans, nuts, seeds, that type of stuff that contain trace amounts of protein, right? As well as their protein powders, okay? For omnivores, us meat eaters, I guess, I would say chicken, lean beef, lean steak, fish, okay? And for a detailed list of this, feel free to contact me and ask me, and I'll give you my entire macronutrient list for that, okay? As far as carbohydrates, we're going to try to stick to some healthier sources, okay, like whole grain alternatives. As far as our starches, and we're going to stick to sweet potatoes or the baked variation, okay, not heavy butter or cream or fried or any of that garbage. And we're going to try to consume amounts of rice, okay? Now realize, if you're not meeting your calorie goal for the day, none of this really matters, okay? I want to make that perfectly clear. So if you're eating too much of anything and you're above the calorie amount a day that you need to cut fat, it's just not going to work, right? And for fats, we're going to stick to our unsaturated, as I mentioned prior. So certain nuts, seeds, beans, kind of, yeah. Extra virgin olive oil. Realize that fats, some of these fats are very calorically dense, so just be careful with these. And same thing with carbs. They're very calorically dense, so that's why maybe the myth was spread to not taking carbs, because a lot of carbohydrate sources are calorically dense. Also, there is a common myth that carbs automatically turn into fat. That is just not the case. It doesn't work that way. Basically, any surplus that you have per day, as far as calories, is going to lead to it. I mean, that's just how it works. It's going to lead to weight gain. If for some reason you need 2,500 a day to maintain your weight for some reason, and you take in 2,700 or 2,800, you're going to be at a surplus. So no matter what you do, even if your carb intake is like all the way down here and your protein intake is all the way up here, no matter what you do, you're still going to be on a weight gain if you're at a surplus at the end of the day. So consistently, you want to try to not yo-yo in your diet, and most of the times taking around the same amount of calories each day towards your goal, whether it is to lose weight, gain weight, maintain weight. You got to figure that out. And the great news is technology is out there for you to do it. So it's so accessible, it's so easy. I use MyFitnessPal as a calorie tracker, but other people use their Fitbit watch. Other people use myplate.org, I believe, has resources for that. Fujicate is another app that people use. It's quite simple. So focus on the calories and focus on the quality of foods that you're eating over elimination diets. I swear it works and it's sustainable long term. So that's all I got for you guys today. Do not do an elimination diet. Just eat healthier foods and watch your calories, and you're going to be a lean, mean fighting machine.